Oh, I was tempted. Do I wait 2 minutes or do I just start now? And you know what? I just start now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Chosen Live number 30. What was that teaser? Okay, I'm gonna wait for some of you guys to get up on in here. I'm gonna wait for people to pile on into the chat. Now, you're gonna have to bear with me. I only just finished work a few hours, well, about an hour ago. So I am eating while talking and entertaining. So you get them. You guys. Well, you guys. You're welcome. You're welcome. Pretty much. I go above and beyond the Call of Duty. We've nearly got 20 people in here already. Hell yeah! Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to get right into it and saying I got a breakdown video coming in about 2 hours, about an hour and a half. So that'll break it down, give you my thoughts on it. And yeah, so just chicken and brown rice. So essentially, how good was that? Like, how good? It was very good. Really good. Really good. Yeah, I like to slow it down. Okay, so here's how this can go. 1 second. Chewing does not exist in this dojo, apparently. Okay, right. So I got a video breaking it down that's going to come out in about an hour and a half. But what we're going to do here is this is the therapy session. This is for us to discuss. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. Now, I'm going to put the link in the chat to see who's going to be up on in here. Now, obviously, I'm going to put certain people in just because, you know, it adds to the dynamic. But we're going to see what happens. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. I'm not going to waste no time. And remember, I can only have 5 other people in. So this isn't going to be an everything. Chosen Lives, I normally like to be myself and just vent kind of by myself. But I think this is absolutely integral for all of us just to get it off of our chests, just to let it all out, because somehow the marketing team decided it's key to release it. Nearly 30 people, sweet. But essentially, they like to release these trailers and promo images when Jacob's at work. So yeah, that's great. But I tell you, I gotta say, doesn't Robbie look sick in a Cobra Kai gi? I'm sorry, Robbie's, and I say this in the breakdown video, his little that. Ooh, go on, my son. I'm just gonna run through this before I add people in. Really hope that's Sam leaping across the building. Yeah, she's getting that Spider-Man 2 treatment. Hopefully it doesn't end the same way. Robbie looks badass. Yes, he does. He does indeed, Paul. Oh, you're in your bed, Connor. Tristan, what's up? TCK. Yeah, exactly. He's got that Mike Barnes vibe. I just get that feeling. I know. I was sent this by a couple of others as well. It's the Cobra Kai trailer. Messi leaving Barcelona. What the hell's going on? Things absolutely mad right now. Things have gone absolutely. Let me just put the link in the chat once more, just in case you guys missed it. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, but, you know, we'll see. Mercury. Oh, hey, Mercury, what's up? Christian K. Christian, I'm good, man. How are you? How are you? I know the teaser literally, as I said, teasers actually an art form in and of themselves. So the fact that it was managed to do that. Anderson, I hope you're good. Free up Lukaku. We got FaZe, got Mercury, got Fixed Turf. All right, Chosen Vader owner. Welcome, welcome. Now, down did that trailer leave? What was this? More? Yes. I mean, I was hoping they were going to say October release, but they're going for December. So, you know, fair enough. But gotta wait longer. Yeah, you can hear my audio. It's just my picture's a bit laggy. That's all. Right. Let's see. Let's add some up on in here. All right, TCK. I know you are itching. You are absolutely itching to get
Bro,
talking. So I'm adding you. I'm adding you right in immediately.
we gotta talk, man.
Immediately. So
We
the way
gotta
I'm
talk.
gonna do this time is I'm gonna give everyone a minute to just vent for themselves, to get it out there, and then I'll just add people in sequentially. So TCK, bro, you have the floor.
Okay, so first, let me just break down the story when I saw the notification. I'm a counselor at a camp. So I was on a break and I got this notification on Twitter of the John Hurwitz, and it was like, it said something about the All Valley. I clicked on it. I fell out of my chair. Bro, I'm not joking. I fell out of my chair. I'm not exaggerating. This isn't like a thing. It's not a metaphor. I fell out of my chair backwards. Didn't even care. The new teaser came out. It was crazy. Bro, Robbie is Mike Barnes. That little, he's Mike Barnes.
That little, yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh, I loved everything about this trailer. I
Oh,
love how
man.
it was like a commercial for the All Valley, but it was also like a teaser for us. Like the way whoever put that together,
Give him a pay rise.
props. Yeah, for real. Like everything, like the kicks, the punches, it was so sick. I mean, we see Dimitri and Agi, kicking ass or kicking air, I guess.
Stuck out to, as I say in my breakdown video, is everyone's doing these kicks and moves, and Kreese is just standing there, smug, smiling. I'm like, yes.
Bro,
These people get it. Oh,
even like the little scenes they showed us were like, what? Like Sam watched the Raimi trilogy or something recently. Like she's jumping on buildings. She's becoming Spider-Sam.
maybe they're taking inspiration from the whole Billy Keane theme in it.
Yeah, I think that's it. They did reshoots of, and then they just added Raimi references. But that was
like it was Star Wars references last season. Now it's man references.
yeah, and
Oh,
Daniel,
man, dude, like no joke. I was stood there at work, and all of a sudden, people are pinging me. What the hell am I missing? I'm like, oh, come on, man. Yes, but come on. Why are they doing this while I'm at work again? All right, okay, let me just check it out. And I didn't fall off a chair, but I was standing next to this cupboard. I fell into the cupboard.
bro.
I was just like, oh, I need a minute. Oh.
Bro, everybody thought I was crazy. I was like, oh my God. Everyone just looks and turns at me. I'm on the ground. I don't care. Cobra Kai season 4 trailers out.
Oh,
crazy.
Absolutely. I mean, oh God, I've never. It's very rare that I can get that hyped for anything.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai has made me feel that, and Star Wars never did. I mean, oh God, oh that was insane, dude. Oh,
and then
I can only imagine the feelings.
The shot with Daniel and Miguel training, goosebumps, man. You got the former Karate Kid and you got the new Karate Kid, side by side, training,
balanced,
as all things should be.
Exactly. Oh, it was perfect.
It was so
honestly, it was
sick.
Just perfect. Them together. That is exactly what we were discussing about how the dojos are going to switch with senseis and students, and Hawk's going to be with Daniel and John.
Bro, I didn't think I could get more hyped. I didn't think I could get more hyped, but Cobra Kai did it again.
That's I mean, 42 people in the stream. You guys are sick. Give yourself a pat on the back, every single one of you. Oh, you guys are amazing. But honestly, bro, I lost it. Oh, it was mad. It was just such an experience. Like I'm gonna be. Let's have this stream going for ages. So this.
Oh yeah.
We have a lot to bloody cover. I'm gonna add in. Oh God, there's a couple of people. Oh shit. Oh, sorry guys. Don't worry. I will make sure that everyone has a chance at some point to pop in and say their piece. You say on video that when Sam walks through the hall,
Yo,
go as a right.
What's
Quite
up?
literally.
What's up?
what's up, boys?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
RJ.
All right, just making sure. Hold on.
And I'm going to give
put my
RJ just a
headphones in.
couple of minutes just to
Yeah, I gotta.
get his
I'm actually
individual
going.
thought, and then
I'm actually going to a concert. Just wanted to stop by and check on the stream. You know.
Oh,
see
yeah,
how you
yeah.
guys are doing. But
Mhm.
yeah, that
Mhm.
teaser you guys saw in the group chat, I freaked out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. But oh, man. The minute I saw it, I was like, "Let's go!" Like, let's go.
You know who we have to thank? We have to thank Shamoon, Cobra Kai Nation.
Shamoon.
Yeah. But dude, I was
Yeah,
like,
Shamoon, if you're watching, man, you fucking beautiful specimen.
dude, when I saw it, I was like, oh boy. And you can like just tell it looks different. Not just like cinematography wise. Like it looks different from like the past
Different
3
feel.
seasons and all that stuff. Like it feels different. The logo is tremendously different. Like I don't know if it's just me or but it just looks different, and it's crazy. And
has a different aesthetic to it.
If you look closely, my favorite shot is Miguel and Daniel, the karate kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Yep,
they're together. Oh my god! But if you look closely, like you look right when Daniel raises his arm, and you see in the back, you see Hawk and Mitch training. I think that might be Anthony. I think it might be Anthony.
Nah.
It
Nah,
might
I
be.
don't.
Who else could it be? It could.
I
be
think
Anthony.
it's just. I think it's. I think it's one of the extras who I recognize. Here, I'm gonna try to find a picture of him because it looks like this guy. I don't think that's Anthony. It might be.
I'm gonna say Anthony.
Hang on, I gotta. Hang on.
The creators said that they have a plan for him, so they have to start that plan this season. They have to, or next season. But come on, it has to be Anthony.
Tasty.
I think it's. Hang on, I'm gonna show you my phone. You see this kid? I think it's that kid.
God damn! I forgot about him. About him. Oh my god.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
But we know for sure that Anthony is definitely.
I know someone was saying that on my stream too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, that's crazy. But like it just looks different. And you got Tori and Robbie sparring. You got Silver tying his hair. Oh, dude, Robbie looked sick, dude. Oh,
bro, that gi thick, man. That gi.
He's like cracking his neck.
I said like as much as I love him with the good guys, he fits a Cobra Kai gi.
Nah,
he fits.
Nah, the bad guys fit him.
He did that Wolverine thing.
Oh,
yeah.
He's ready to go to town.
He's got that. His hair looks just like Mike.
His hair's flowing.
I know. Hey yo. I gotta finish this.
I video the other day of him potentially being the new bad boy. I was like, I'm just saying.
I don't think that is Sam jumping over the roof. It could be. I think it's the girl Devin. I think it's her.
It could be Devin.
Yeah, I heard that.
Could be.
I think it's
a little
just
hard to tell. Like when it's blurry, I think it's Devin.
Well, because I think it's the stunt double, so I think that might be why it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it would make more sense if it's Sam.
Yeah. I mean, she's been watching the Raimi trilogy.
Yeah. Dude, we got our first shot, dude. Miguel and Daniel. I'm telling you, Miguel and Daniel are going to shine. I can't wait to see that full scene. And we haven't even seen shots of Sam and Johnny. It'll be similar, just be badass. Oh, dude.
Oh man.
I don't know if you noticed this, but
Daniel so bad.
I don't know if you noticed this, but when they were showing Sam punching it, it like cut to Johnny punching at the same time. Like she was halfway through a punch and then showed Johnny finishing it. So I was like, is that a sign that we're gonna see them like?
Right when I saw it, I was
Maybe.
like,
I mean, Dimitri
I
got his shine in there.
got
They
it.
didn't really reveal much of Hawk. Like I think they kept that part out of shot.
ooh, they didn't show
Yeah.
his
Just his
hair.
face.
They didn't
Yeah.
show his
This
hair.
part,
I'm
this
telling
whole
you.
part was out.
Yeah. They didn't show his hair.
That could.
And the All Valley, it looks. People are gonna get mad at me for this, but it looks similar, like the mat. It looks like it's gonna be bigger, kind of like similar to the Jaden
Yeah.
Smith one. To that one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I said exactly that in the breakdown video that I got coming in about an hour and a half. I said just from that one image alone, it looks like how it did in season 1, but bigger, like bigger.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
if
yeah.
this is their last All Valley and they're not doing any more, go ball. Make this the best All Valley
all
ever.
in, dude.
Go absolutely
Go all in.
all in.
It's because
gonna be
that
sick, dude.
All Valley,
Oh,
that
God, I
All
was
Valley
hyped.
in season 1, that All Valley in season 1 was the YouTube All Valley, and now we're in the Netflix All Valley, which means the budget, everything's bigger.
Dude, did you add it in for Sunday?
Oh, yeah, bigger and better.
Jacob, did you add it in our discussion for it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we
Can I
got
get ads up on in
Sunday. We
here.
gotta
Oh,
what's up, Ad?
Yo, what's up?
Boys, listen, you man.
dude.
I listen. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. I really am because listen, I was just there chilling in the yard, had my lunch. I was having a bad day, and then boom, trailer drops, and oh my god, oh my days. Listen, all I'm saying is, if they've shown as much as they have right now in the teaser, imagine the final trailer. Imagine what they're gonna show in there. Imagine what they're going to show in that. I'm telling you this now. This is going to be crazy because I hear what RJ's saying. It feels different. It feels a lot more impactful than any trailer, any full trailer that we've seen, even the final ones for the past seasons. I feel like, there's more, there's a lot more grit into this trailer, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more grit in this whole season coming up because it's going to get darker and darker and darker.
Yeah, it looks darker too.
Oh yeah,
the aesthetic looks darker too.
Exactly, and I was looking at I have one hint though. There was one shot in the trailer of a few people on a mat. A lot of people haven't noticed. I've looked back into it. If you look at the right hand side of the actual shot, you see people lying down on the floor. And you see 3 people on the mat, and I think it's either sparring or it's the final fight at the end of the season.
Ooh,
yeah.
But the person on the right, I think that's Kenny.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
it's like a triple. It looks like a triple threat, like dojo fight or whatever. That's what it looks like. I don't know what's going on that shot.
I have a video on that scene particularly coming out tomorrow because I can't tell if that's Kyler or Miguel. But like, let's say it's Miguel, and let's say the one in the and let's say the one in the middle is Hawk with a shaved mohawk. What if they're doing the wheel technique on Robbie?
Ooh, hold on. Ooh, what if they go? Hold on.
Connor came up with that.
What if they? See, we've all come up with predictions of because we know they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight. The kids are gonna fight. What if?
Oh yeah.
What if somehow they go to the Cobra Kai dojo? Like Miguel, something happens and Miguel gets pissed off. Hawk, Dimitri, they all go to the Cobra Kai dojo and Kreese is not there. Like he goes somewhere with Silver, and then boom, they're just fighting in the dojo. What if that happens? What if it's the final fight?
Ooh.
What if it's episode 5?
Cobra Kai dojo fight.
Yeah,
yeah, because we've never seen. Hold on.
I like the sound of that.
Every season, we almost got one between Daniel and Johnny in season 2. Almost got it in season 1. I mean, we got it between them in season 3, but we've almost we never had the kids fight in the dojo, fight, not like sparring. I'm talking about fight.
Yeah,
and that's what it could be, TCK. Yeah. That's what it could be. It could be the wheel technique. Miguel and Hawk teaming up like Bucky and Steve on Iron Man. Whooping that ass.
Yeah.
Oh, I would lose it if that was the case. And then Kyler's like, oh, bloody trick. Get over there.
The thing is that boys, we haven't. The thing is, what we have seen is a lot of people aren't like focusing on, especially. But I like this aspect of like shows and movies and series like that. We've seen the main characters. We've seen Miguel, Sam, Johnny, Daniel. We haven't seen like the major / recurring characters in Kyla, Chris, and Mitch. I know we saw Mitch in the background. However, these three characters, I put them in one bracket because them three characters, so Kyla, Mitch, and Chris, they get lines and get fight scenes by themselves. The rest of the characters like Moon, Bert, Nate, they don't really get scenes by themselves. These three characters do. So I think in the final trailer, what we'll see is a lineup of all three dojos. All two dojos. So all three lineups of all the characters in their gis, the senseis. Then I think what we'll see is a nice good shot of Kreese, Robbie, and Terry Silver lining up, facing off basically with Daniel, Miguel, and Johnny at the tournament. And then I think they'll close the final trailer off. I think that is something that I'm looking forward to because
that'll be the final shot.
Yeah, exactly. That would be that's definitely the final shot for the final trailer. I think with Kyla, look, I don't know why, but he's just one of my favorite characters for some reason. I don't know. I think it's just I think it's honestly just
he's a good side character.
And yeah, the thing is, yeah, he is a good side character. I think with the like we've discussed before, the recurring / kind of side characters, there's certain aspects to them. So you have Mitch, Kyla, and Chris. Like I said, I put them three in a bracket. If Sean enjoys the show, then he'll be in the bracket with them other three characters. Wait, Jacob, what'd you say?
Man, what was that? Oh, no, I was listening to what you said, pal.
So I'd have them four in a bracket because, like I said before, they've all been in a situation where they've had a shining moment in a group fight. So obviously RJ, Mitch and Chris when they versed. Oh yeah, RJ's gone. Sorry.
Man.
But when they faced off with each other, Kyla came in as well. They've all had good scenes together. So when people say they're supporting characters, I'd say they're a lot more than that because people who don't know the definition of recurring, obviously, for those who don't know, they play a major role in certain scenes, and that's what these characters do. So if Sean becomes if Sean's on the roster, he'll be in the same line with Khalil, Aiden, and Joe.
Yeah, he'll be in the same bracket as those guys for sure.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, they better make that happen. I get all giddy. It's been a long few days. That lifted the spirit right up.
Oh yeah. Man, like
beautifully done. Absolutely beautifully done.
I mean, I really love the teaser they did for season 3 with the Cobra Kai chant, but like they top that. This teaser, just the All Valley theme.
Yeah, they just topped it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm going to be able to see tonight, boys.
Holy shit!
I don't think I'm going to see tonight.
No, I don't think I'm going to be able to either, man. I'm buzzing right now. I'm too in there.
You're gonna lift the 100 kg weight
all over the place. That's all the motivation that we need.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh man, it's brilliant.
So great.
Got from All Things Cobra joined us.
What's up, man?
Hey. Whoa, there's a mad feedback.
There's a bit of feedback again.
Yeah. Sound like a robot.
I can spray myself all this.
Yo, all things. Try coming in and try coming back out. Try coming out and try coming back in again. It's just StreamYard. But yeah, boys, listen. What I'm saying is,
can be buggy sometimes.
I'll watch this. To be honest with you, I'll probably watch this trailer before I go to bed and when I wake up tomorrow. To be honest, because because like I don't know why, but look, usually I would get pissed off because of how short it was, but it was worth the short amount because yes, the longest part of the whole thing was a scene from season 3, but it's still important because what people forget is you have the ability to pause and look at the shots properly. They're not revealing anything about Hawk other than his actor getting ripped. That's pretty much all they've actually shown. And listen, his hair, that defines him. That defines him. And the more low key they keep it, I assure you, they'll probably either wait till the season starts. His hair will be red at the start for sure because we've already seen the shots a few months ago. But I'm definitely telling you now, they'll either slip up in the final trailer and show a glimpse of his hair where he's not even a major part of the scene, or they will just wait till the actual show starts again.
Yeah,
I think that's probably what they'll do. And I think one thing I'm looking forward to. I think one thing I'm looking forward to.
It's a key component to his character.
Yeah, exactly. That it defines him, Jacob. Defines him, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like when his hair's red, he's a maniac. When he's blue, he was all right, tilting to the dark side. But when he's with purple, that's the yin and yang. That's the basis for balance. I'm trying to say, and he'll learn that. I think what he'll do is the reason why he'll have the purple hairs with his bond with Daniel. I think that'll be key because he always talks about balance. So I think Daniel will be the key to making his hair purple.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's why I did the video on that because it's Daniel's whole is balanced, and with Robbie now on the other side, as much as he's going to bond with Miguel, Karate Kids, Hawk will be that student that fills that void that Daniel gets, like the character who needs a bit of reparation, and I think him and Hawk are going to really bond over that.
Yeah, I agree.
Cannot wait. It's going to be brilliant. Oh,
what's going on,
it'll be
people?
amazing.
So what's up, King?
And I'm gonna get no sleep tonight, man.
What's going on,
that
people?
trailer sent shivers down my spine, man.
What's going
What's up,
on,
man?
King?
What's up, King?
The king
Oh
has
my
arrived.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. Sam is the GOAT. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we need RJ here.
Did
today.
you guys see all those D's right there, man? That is crazy, man. Man, listen. We got Terry Silver coming back. We got this
dude.
Eagle fan thing. We got Sam and the Gi. We got Daniel training Miguel to be the next Cobra. Be the next Karate Kid. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be the best season ever. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh yeah. It's looking like it. It's
looking like Empire Strikes Back. Like
Empire Strikes Back written all over this.
I got Empire Strikes Back. I'm getting those type of vibes right now, man. Woo, man, that was crazy.
Exactly. Boy. Exactly.
Oh man, I saw when RJ put the trailer inside the group chat. I was
all
like,
the shots, the establishing shots were great.
Oh my goodness! But I'm still sticking with my final pick, man. I still got Robbie and Sam in the finals because I just saw Daniel and Robbie in the finals. That was the first thing. Yeah. That's the first thing that they put out on the trailer. You got Daniel versus Johnny. I just see the generations going back and forth with one another. Yeah. That's just my opinion.
I'm still going with Miguel and Robbie in the finals.
I think whatever way we look at it, Robbie's going to be in the final. It just depends who his opponent is. I think a lot of people who I think there's a limit to certain characters. With Kyla, obviously, I'll break it down like this with all the major villains. With Tori, she can only beat a certain amount of people. She'll beat everyone up to to her own level, which is basically Kyla. And on the other side, there's only a few hard opponents, and they aren't even that hard. With Kyla, he'll lose automatically after he beats, I don't know, for example, Mitch. He'll beat a few random people, then he'll beat a major recurring character, and then he'll probably lose. Tori will do the same. Then,
Yeah.
yo, this actually makes
Similar,
sense.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think Sam and Robbie are going to be in the final because Robbie's definitely in the final for sure. He's the only one who's definitely
Bloodlines.
confirmed for the final. I think
Yeah.
Robbie's going to win. I think he's
If
going to
it's
win.
for the soul of the All Valley, it's got to be Bloodline.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's got been written all over this. Like it just not just for him. You know, if you think back to season 1 when Miguel was winning and then he bows, it's got his name written all over it. But I think it just serves the story so much more if he wins and they in this uncharted territory where Silver and Chris win. Silver and Chris win for once. Like they win, and then that just throws the heroes into complete, uncertainty, because now the bad guys have actually won. That's why I said it's got written all over this. I just Cove has been slyly hinting at it with his posts. Cobra Kai, this, that, and whatever. I'm like, okay, I see what you're on. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna let some other people come on. I'll join back later. But man, it was great talking about this. It was great talking about this. I'll try to get on later. Thanks for having me on.
Care, bro. Take care, man.
See you guys.
No worries, pal. Take care, man.
Just want to check, is there any background noise while I'm talking?
No, you're good now.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Really? No, you're good, man.
What's up, guys? Is it StreamYard that was on that, or is it?
Hey guys, how's it going?
I think it's the StreamYard. There's been some issues with it lately. Hey, Christian, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing really well. How are you guys doing? How's life?
Pumped.
Epic.
Guys, I'm still kept blown away about this trailer. I've been blown away about this trailer, really. And the early get-go really blew me away of showing Robbie's black key gear and alongside with Miguel, and I don't think we're not going to see that in the season 4 despite we're different brands, I've been speculating a lot about this trailer, and soon tomorrow I will a video of mine will come out breaking down only the middle part of the trailer, just to bring some theories out, Also, guess what, Chosen? You've been given a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's that?
So what do you guys are your thoughts or theories of season 4 mostly?
I think Robbie wins. It's for Hawk or Miguel that he fights.
Oh, people in the stream, you guys are sick. Oh, I agree, Evan. I agree, man. I agree.
Yeah.
What's been your kind of feelings on it, Evan? What are you feeling?
I'm
feeling like, wait, sorry, is it Christian you're talking to?
Hmm?
Wait, who's he talking
both
to?
Of you, I guess, both of you.
Oh, you're Christian.
Blown away and speechless, of course.
Yeah.
It's just amazing from a young kid to grow just to see a series being continued. I'm 21 years old right now, and seeing the series grow on me, it's not like anything I've ever had in my entire life.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I can relate. I'm only a couple years older than you, and it's probably the only thing pop culture wise that's come along the way that has made me feel this kind of emotion, like to the point where I'd be at work flipping the fuck out in the back room, just going absolutely insane. Like all my work colleagues were like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" I said, "What the hell's wrong with me? Nothing. I'm perfectly fine. I'm in there right now. I'm in there, but you won't understand it." I am so
Yeah, I get
down
that
with
one as
Cobra
well.
Kai.
I get that too. Every time I see a trailer, the only thing that comes out first is my jaw always drops down to all the way down to the floor. Just outer speechless, man. Oh, we gotta
Just
do
like-
guests. Oh, welcome back, MMA King.
King is back.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Oh man, this is so amazing, bro.
What's up, bro?
I'm the oldest one on here. I know I am, man, but
Oh.
this is like the best
I think
thing
you
for
are.
Papa
I think.
culture.
Come on, little man.
Come on, little man. See how you really good, man. Now, like that failure of TV shows, and this is the only one that is still sticking true. This is Star Wars done right.
Exactly. The sequels
I
that we
saw
should have
that
got.
video. I
with
saw
the
a video of
different
him and Ning
franchise.
said something like that.
Oh man. But yeah, my prediction is, like I said, I think Robbie just straight up becomes Darth Vader and wins this thing.
Yes.
Like I think the bad guys are gonna win because like we got 2 more seasons of this bad boy, and like
Yeah, possibly.
like I said,
Maybe Robbie will win this. I guess it makes sense at how much
Yeah.
he will complete his arc and redeeming himself. But some others don't really side with him.
I love
due to
it.
the
I love
fact
it. I love it. I
believing
love it.
that
I
some
think they've
people-
got to win as well.
because it doesn't make sense if like Kreese and Silver like waited for like 30 plus years to come back to lose. I don't see that
exactly.
happening.
Like if they waited
Nah.
30 years to come back to lose, I don't.
I completely
see
agree
it.
with that.
They need to win.
Where does the story
wasted
go if they
potential.
lose as well? Because it'll be the same old story if they do.
That
lose
is a great point.
Or history completely repeats
Yeah,
itself.
it would get
again and
repetitive.
again.
This is their chance to change it up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in the first season, we can agree, like, oh, right, Cobra Kai was going to win. I mean, like, you know, it was Johnny's
It's just the
redemption.
beginning of an
like,
era,
Yeah,
you know?
Miguel was always going to win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But then when Kreese came back, you know, breaking off footlockers and beating up hobos and all that, like...
You busted the lock off my footlocker, you.
There's consequences for this.
Hey, John!
And like
The one
I said,
thing I'm so looking forward in season 4 is Johnny saying the one single word as we always expect. The quiet.
Yes.
I wanted to say that to Daniel when he's talking about like doing the castle or something.
Bet in the
That's what I
beginning
want.
of the episode when they start training, he would say quiet,
Absolutely.
and Daniel will turn back to him.
You know
and say,
what?
what are you doing?
I had something to
dude,
say.
it was just like we said in our very first King, Goat, and Chosen stream. Like, we just believed that, like, as soon as they about to say, let's begin, I could just see Daniel saying, all right, everybody paint the fences. And then Johnny's like
Opening
looking
his
at him
mouth.
like, paint what?
No, that's gonna happen.
No, we're gonna go into the cement truck. No, we're gonna go paint the fences.
That's
No,
exactly
cement
what's
truck.
gonna
Paint the fences. And then
I believe
in
they
the
will
beginning
have
of
a lot
Cobra Kai
disagreements.
What?
They will have a lot of disagreements in the early episode, the way I theorize, because both of their dojos have their own philosophy, and you know, their own philosophy of way using the fist, because Johnny now changed aka Cobra Kai into Eagle Fan Karate because theoretically he believes that showing mercy is the right way. And as we saw the same with Miyagi-Do, it has evolved in a much further way with when Chosen showed Daniel the pressure technique, and that we never seen before. So both of those dojos have evolved into something much different. And we're going to see its effectiveness in the Tournament of Power, how if they might use them, but I don't think so because they're only just for points. But if they did use them, they will be disqualified.
Yeah, that's more of like, it's like what Jacob was talking about in one of his streams, like the Chosen. I mean, with Miyagi-Do's offense, basically the pressure points, aka I like to say 64 pawns.
Yeah.
If all you Naruto fans are out there, my boy Neji Hyuga.
Yeah, I see that. I see that now.
Essentially, it's basically, you know, striking first before they can even strike first. Like that. That's sick. It's Miyagi-Do's counter to that. It's like, you know, strike.
It's basically the very lost offensive move of Miyagi-Do because I think Miyagi was about to show it to Daniel, but I don't think it was the right time. But when years passed by, I think it was passed to Chosen just to teach him that technique. I don't think Daniel was ready in the very beginning because I think Miyagi believed is to learn the defense first.
Yeah. I don't think Daniel was mentally ready either because, like, remember, like, Daniel was still a hothead. He's still from New Jersey. You know, anything.
Yeah, he is a hothead.
He's probably saying, like,
he always loses his temper all the time.
Technique. Like, Johnny's like, and then, you know, Daniel's like.
Yeah. Cause like Mr. Miyagi just knows that Daniel is not like always balanced, so he probably just said like for the good for everybody. I ain't teaching you this. Like no.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, you ain't ready.
Nah, you ain't ready to learn the technique yet.
Yo, man, come on, you know, forget about it, man. Like seriously. Okay. Number 3, that movie. the only good thing about thing about Karate Kid 3, man, is Terry Silver saved that movie because I'm telling you, like that boy Daniel was talking way too much. I just wanted to go to the screen and slap him, bro. Shut up.
Yeah, he completely stole the show in the Karate Kid. Terry really stole the show. And the one thing I really enjoyed mostly was the dojo fight when they get both of their asses whooped by Mr. Miyagi. And Terry Silver completely got way too cocky, overestimating a little man, but never underestimate people whenever they're in the short size, because short people can still beat the living daylights out of you.
Yeah. Come on, little man.
Yeah.
Dog, it was just funny how Mr. Miyagi just like, you know, was like, all right, come on, soup, like, sit down, son. Oh,
and he
man.
actually
even trying, he was
punished
just
him
like,
for his cockiness.
Ready.
Man, I'm so ready for Dimitri to see what he's finna do too, bro. Like, you know.
Too. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to that as well.
He's not doing like the flappy arm movement now. He's punching straight.
Nah, he's actually punching.
Nah, he's not. He's actually full technique in the very beginning of the trailer. He's actually go full on. It looks like we might see a very fully built Dimitri this time.
Yeah, I think he's actually ready for Johnny's training. I think Johnny's training was too much for him the first time, but now Daniel got him like he got defense now, and now he can take he can actually take the banter from Johnny because now he got Yasmin because like that's what's gonna make him want to fight better. Like he doesn't want to lose in front of his girlfriend. That's
Yeah, about that, because as we said earlier about the disagreements that may face between Johnny and Daniel, the difficulties these two have to face is that the Miyagi-Do students have to learn the other way of Eagle Fan Karate, and the Eagle Fan Karate dojo must learn the other way of Miyagi-Do. And learning two martial arts at the same time, it might be a lot more complicated with a different philosophies, as I said.
Yeah.
And as you said, him implementing some Eagle Fan Karate skills, it will help him even more to form offensive attacks. You know, since he mastered the defensive, he's gonna master the offensive. You know, unless he's getting close enough.
I mean, if he has a will technique moment with Hawk, then please believe them two are going to be putting in some dirt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But me and RJ, we're saying like Sam she's more of a eagle. She got more of an Eagle Fang approach. Like she has more offense than defense. So like
yeah, exactly.
her, like,
Remember the arcade? She
Definitely.
actually beat the living daylights out of those Cobra Kai dudes in the arcade.
Yeah.
She legitimately lit it up.
Facts.
Johnny's style suits her. I think
her and
Daniels
so well
sometimes.
over the.
Do you guys still believe that
striking
might be
first
still
situation.
Sam that jumped over the roof because he kind of looked like?
You know what's going to be
her.
jokes is she's going to take so much to Johnny's style of fighting that she's going to be like, man, why was I doing all this breathing and stuff before? I could have just been breaking boards and punching blocks and stuff. And
she strikes first
Daniel's
every
like,
time,
hey,
dude.
what are you putting in my
She
daughter's
strikes
head?
first
Well, I'm
every
teaching your daughter
time.
how to be a badass.
Wait,
Yeah,
I just found a plot hole in season 2, where is it when Sam's running away from Tori? There's a random character that just grabs a hold of Tori and stops her from catching Sam, and that person was not there in the meeting that Dimitri did.
I didn't even notice that.
I think me too. I think I might have noticed that a little bit. Jeez.
Yeah.
I really need to watch these episodes again. I'm being left away.
Oh yeah, man.
Yo, I had this theory. Is that okay with you guys?
I think it's gonna come. I think the season is gonna come out like during like the New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, like the end of December 31st, like 30th, 31st.
Yeah. It won't be near to The Witcher. They can't compete for both. I can't see Netflix doing it. That's
They can't do it in Christmas.
They'll either want one to lead into the other or space them out.
Yeah, because I doubt it's gonna be before Christmas.
Maybe that's just a ruse. Maybe they're saying Christmas as a guideline.
Yeah.
But maybe they might say, hey, releasing it either earlier or later.
Well,
it might be a little confusing
because Cobra Kai's timeline is kind of off. Because like it went from the summer, now it's all the way into December. Like it's like
yeah, indeed. I also believe the timeline is kind of a little messy. It's kind of a little confusing, but what we can do? We cannot do a whole show like a whole year.
Yeah, because it went from going to school, and
to Christmas,
summer break. That was a long summer break.
Yeah.
Then all the way the first day back to school,
Christmas.
which is like August, September, and you telling me it was a couple of months later that they go back to school? Like
it's confusing. I know, it's very confusing.
They did a lot of time skipping, man.
Timeline is all over the place.
I think they time jumped really too much with it with season 3, I guess.
Yeah. Because, like, I think they really wanted to get that Christmas episode in so badly, bro. Like,
that was definitely deliberate. They were like, okay, we got to just get this in there. Shout out to the 50 people watching right now. You guys are sick.
Oh, man. This is
I told you the hype for this season, man.
Dude, I can't wait to discuss this on Sunday, bro. Like, oh, man, it's too far away. Oh man,
it's mad. It's actually mad. Like, to the marketing team, to the Cobra Kai marketing team, right? Can you do me a solid? Can you stop putting out trailers and stuff when I'm at work? Can you stop doing that? Because then I got to flip out in the back of the storeroom, and then they're wondering what I'm doing, and I'm losing my rag. I'm like, I want to talk about this, but I'm not on my computer. So this is quite therapeutic for me to actually get all this off my chest. Oh man, I was losing it.
Can you guys hear me?
I couldn't even articulate it. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I thought my mic was broken for a sec.
You had you were gonna say Red Vader, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say something. For the final fight, someone mentioned the final fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say for the final fight, after Cobra Kai wins. I think my mic.
The audio is getting a mess now.
Yeah, your mic is going in and out, bro.
There's a bit of feedback on it. Oh, take my headphone out a minute. There we go. But yeah, honestly, bros, I cannot wait for this season. No matter where they go from here, I think this is going to be my favorite of the 6.
Yeah,
I'm about to leave just a minute, just for you guys to find out what the problem is with the audio, and I'll be back just in a few minutes. Okay, guys?
Okay.
No worries, pal. No worries, man.
Bye, guys. Catch you in a few minutes.
Thanks for popping in, Chris.
Man. But yeah, bro, it's gonna be a no, you can't say cruel summer anymore because they're not summer, they're like December, January thing, whatever. I don't know.
They've skipped it. It's like bloody New Year.
Hey guys,
it's just like some random time. Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. So I just wanted to talk about what I thought about today's teaser. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was cool seeing all the promos of like them and their geese, you know. And I like, you know, the snippets we saw, with regards to the girl jumping like over the roof as if she's Spider-Man or something. Like it looked like Sam to me. I mean, she's dressed like Sam, so that's why I thought it was Sam.
Yeah, those look like Sam colors.
Yeah, she was dressed like Sam.
It's like the pink hoodie.
And I thought it was really cool seeing Daniel and Miguel training together. That's something I'm really looking forward to see how they bond this season.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Let's get a season without them fighting. Yeah,
I feel like they've given us. Yeah, that's season and working seasons. And what's good about it is they've given us just enough and not too much. Not to the point where we know everything, but to the point where they just drip fed us a little bit to go on and go, okay, I see where we're going with this. And most of the stuff that they revealed is stuff that we expected, like Daniel and Miguel training together. Robbie repping that Cobra Kai gear. Oh,
and also
Robbie's my dance. You can just tell.
Also, I thought it was cool seeing Daniel and Johnny fist bumping. That made me smile.
Oh yeah, man, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and they both look like an actual.
Yeah,
like I like this Rocky and Apollo. Go.
Yeah.
Why was Miguel wearing a Cobra Kai gi?
It wasn't a Cobra Kai gi.
It didn't have
It wasn't, was it?
It was similar to one, but it didn't have the logos on it.
I think breakdown video. I talk about this, but I think I know what that is. That is them blurring out what the gi is gonna look like for Eagle Fang. I think that's just their way of trying to keep it a secret reveal for when the show actually airs.
Yeah.
So if we're
and
I said this in the breakdown that I did. If we're one of the lucky few, that didn't get it leaked to us, thank you leakers that sit outside the parking lot. Then we know what it looked like, but I think that they done that to preserve some people who want to just be oh my god, that's what it's like. So I think that's why
I also really like the brief snippet of Robbie and Tori training in the Cobra Kai dojo. I thought that looked really cool.
She's beating the crap out of him. You know it. I think for that she's definitely beating.
No, I feel like they're just training.
I think they're just training though.
Training.
Robbie's
flirt training, you know.
It's extra lessons.
Might be one of them kind of scenes where they put that in the trailer like they did with the season 3 one. You know, like that when season 3 one happened and you get Tori and Sam. Obviously now we know it was golf and stuff, but we were all thinking like, is it like this underground fight club or something? So they probably put certain things in the trailer to throw off. Like
and also, there was that one thing
just sparring, but they put that in.
There was that one scene.
Is there a fight here?
That can never just happen. They did that with Infinity War with Hulk, so anything could be happening.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes.
I mean, my second. Go ahead, man.
Okay, and with regard to like that one, snippet where it looked like Kyler fighting somebody, and like some people were thinking it was at the All Valley, but I don't think so because the mat's colors are different. I think it's in the dojo.
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that's the
Dojo
All Valley.
fight. I love.
I just really want.
There'll definitely be a fight off post the All Valley.
Yeah,
I really
All
just
Valley
want
or-
Sean to come
all
out
out
of
brawl
nowhere, bro.
in the parking lot.
I really want Sean to come out of nowhere, man. Just like straight up, like say, like I'm ready, bro.
Okay, here's something like I've noticed. Like you guys might think I may be reading too much into this, but now in the first 3 seasons, Miguel had short hair, while Robbie had longer hair in the first 2 seasons, but had short hair in the 3rd season. Now Miguel's hair is longer. And guess what? In season 1, who won the tournament? The one with the shorter hair, and the person who lost was the one with the longer hair. I have a feeling this may be a sort of like subtle illusion that Robbie is going to win this tournament.
I mean, I believe, like it was just like we said earlier. Like it doesn't really make sense that they bring Kreese and Silver back for them to come like 30 years later just for them to lose.
Right.
Like, I mean, it'd be cool if like Miguel regains his title, but like that's like every other sitcom. The hero wins every type of thing. Like, man, people want to see the evil people win every once in a while. Like,
yeah, I'm just gonna say this.
Yeah.
I think Robbie is going to win, but I'm pulling for Hawk.
Go ahead, Cinema.
I'm pulling for Hawk to win, but I think Robbie's going to win.
Yeah,
Hawk ain't gonna win, bro.
No, Hawk's not winning. Definitely
There's
not.
something quite satisfying about Hawk winning. If he wins, it's a big middle finger to Kreese. But I think Robbie winning just it's integrated so much into the story. And as I said with 3 and the way that ended, if it was a movie, Rob would have gone by the end of it, because it's a show. You can kind of draw it out, you can stretch it out. So I think it's just perfect sense for the bad guys, for all intents, to win this, get the win, go into the unknown, and then we're like, oh my god, what's going to happen in 5? Daniel and Johnny have lost.
Yeah.
I think the story they've kind of got to lose, haven't they, Daniel and Johnny?
Yeah,
because remember, Kreese cut. I mean, Johnny cut off Kreese before he didn't even have a chance to say his part of the deal. He's like, he's just like, if I lose, I leave. But if you guys lose, no, we won't. I was like, oh,
yeah, they did that on purpose. They cut him off on purpose.
Yeah,
but imagine he says, "You join me."
Yeah, that's my theory. Johnny rejoins Kreese. I don't
think that's going to happen.
If they win,
I don't think that's going to happen.
It's one of those.
Yeah, just what
I don't think Johnny would do it.
No, Johnny would refuse.
I think it'd be funny if Kreese asked Daniel. I could just see Kreese. I could see Kreese asking Daniel to join Cobra Kai, because it'll be like the ultimate, like like sin for him or whatever. Like the thing that he hates is the thing that he has to work for.
No opposition.
For free.
Kind of thing.
Well, that basically like Kreese, like regurgitating like Barnes' line, I own you, Lorenzo. That's what that would be like.
Yeah.
When he's screaming, I own you.
You think Mark Barnes is gonna be bad? Wait until Terry Silver actually wins. It's gonna he gonna rub it in hard, bro. He gonna rub it in hard. Like, that's right, Danny boy. That's right, Danny boy.
He was, and this is why they need
to
win.
I told you.
I mean, could you imagine the look of shock on Daniel and Johnny's face? And Silver's just like, so your son. Let me get this right, Mr. Lawrence. Your son used him to beat you, who's also your former student. Come on, little man.
Now about that deal. Man, I see. Whew. And those dojos are going to go up everywhere, man. Which I really believe there's going to be a time skip. It has to be a time skip because I mean, there's no way
for sure.
last episode you're gonna have dojos everywhere, like within like
no, and you can't
like
build
I
up
can see
enough
like
resolution
maybe like
within a day or two. You need there to be a time gap.
I think season 3,
yeah
season 5 would happen in like 3 years.
3 years past.
That's interesting.
I think December
No, just
next
like
year
in
is
general,
That's interesting.
like 3 years until it gets released. Think about it. It's Netflix. It's one of the biggest show. So far, it's only get 10 episodes. So you just
But why would they
imagine
drag it out?
they'll just extend it.
Yeah.
Like,
don't say that.
The main reason why I
Maybe
think
two.
Robbie
Gotta be careful,
is
buddy.
going to win.
Netflix might be listening.
Okay, as I was saying, the main reason why I think Robbie is going to win the All Valley is because they promised more seasons after season 4. And that's the main reason why I think he's going to win, because like if Cobra Kai loses again, they're like, where's the story go from there? You know?
Yeah.
From there.
So now,
Yeah,
if they said this was going to be the last season, I would definitely be putting my money on Miyagi-Do / Eagle Fang winning. But since it's
Miguel would be winning.
Yeah, Miguel would win. Yeah, if it was
or
the
maybe
last
Sam
episode.
or Hawk.
Yeah, it either would have been Sam or Miguel winning.
Although personally, as Jacob mentioned earlier, like how Kreese would react if Hawk won, I would love to see the look on that bastard's face if Hawk wins. His look on his face would be priceless.
You never know that because they've got they said they've got a 6-season plan. If for example, if we're all wrong and Robbie doesn't win and Hawk does, you know, I'm still going to be skeptical because obviously I think it would serve better if Robbie and Silver and Kreese do win. But if Hawk does win, just imagine the look on Kreese's face. Oh God! Whoa.
Bro would do the stare what he did
like,
to
that would
Kyler.
do wonders. You know, in a.
Didn't you guys say something earlier about like the?
But you know, I think as me and King have established, he's kind of Rock Lee.
He's Rock Lee, bro. I'm sorry, he's getting his legs broken, man. Oh man! But didn't you guys say that there was like Kenny, something might be happening wrong with Kenny? Like I probably predicted. Like I think Kenny might get hurt this season, and that's what's gonna make Robbie go. Like,
definitely.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna say. It's like I see two things happen to Robbie. Either one, his mom passes away, or two, something bad happens to Kenny.
That's a good one.
Those are my predictions. And that's just make Robbie be even more over the edge. Yeah.
Like, I don't think
either
Robbie's
mother
mom
passes
is going
away
to die,
because
I think
she
Tori's
goes
mom
back
will.
on
I did say to
drugs.
someone in my I think Tori's definitely going to have something that makes her go by disqualification. She's going to go absolutely ballistic on like Sam. Like what me, King, and RJ and TCK have said is that basically just before the final, so Robbie's in the final, he beats Hawk or whoever. Then you get Tori and Sam. Tori gets the news something happens. Tori goes absolutely ballistic on Sam, just basically injures her completely, and that leaves her prime for Robbie to just wipe the floor with her. And then Tori gets DQ'd because of obviously she'll be the Hawk of this season.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Like
and then
that just
get this, Robbie will win, but he'll win it in a clean way because like there's never been a Cobra Kai that won cleanly, like ever. Yeah.
If he does it using Miyagi,
and therefore Daniel and Johnny can't protest it either.
Against you.
Yeah, and then that's, they're gonna set the plot, or should I say, the arc for Robbie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which
that's right there, just to end.
I think Robbie's going to use the drum technique attack, and Miguel could use the defense of it.
Yeah, I could see that actually.
I can both see that because they both touch both of it at different moments in time, so it just happen.
Well, I don't think the drum technique would be allowed in the tournament. I think that'd be automatic disqualification.
No, they can't. They can't be doing no holds bar and no karate match.
I had this theory.
Yeah. Save that for the street fight. Oh, donation. Donation.
Kumote.
Ourselves followers in here from beyond.
Oh yes.
Everyone, raise a pint right now to Wildman Beyond. Right now. I think Hawk will
Raise
get
the pint,
hurt.
baby.
Tori
Raise
told
the
him to
pint.
watch his back, and Daniel
Raise
will
the
heal him.
pints, man.
Watch his
Raise
back.
those pints.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for the donation, Wildman. Thank you.
So like while we're on it, like with Hawk, like I remember you saying like I think you were saying in one stream like when they do jump him, it's gonna like go all back like that, like it just cuts off or something like that. Am I right, Jake? I think you were saying something like that in one of your streams.
I mean, what we were discussing was that Hawk could be training like alone after hours. Like he's just found his inner peace. Like he's just learned from Daniel.
Yeah.
He's by himself at the Meat Dojo. And you remember how Karate Kid Part 3, Daniel was training by himself, Marlon's in. What if he's there by himself in isolation and you just hear the door open? One person walks in, another person walks in, cuts to this big wide Cobra eyes just surrounding Hawk. Just gradually in closer and closer and closer. And he'll go down swinging. He won't go down easy. He'll maybe get a good few blows in on a couple of them, take 2 of them down, and then he'll get jumped by either Robbie or Tori or whoever. And then cuts the black. And that will be your mid-season.
Damn.
I'd love that. That would be...
Which episode?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Which episode?
5?
That would turn into a horror movie, right? Around mid-season, there's always some kind of thing that makes it go
I think
up
like episode 6.
and then down.
Episode 6 would be good.
Starts up the thing of Daniel and Joey saying to Kreese and Silver, "Hey, you get your students to leave ours alone. That's enough. You go over there." And then that can add to Hawk's arc of if they do shave, his beautiful mohawk off. If they shave it off, then he goes into the tournament as Eli, and he has even more motivation to come out with a win. And it furthers his redemption story. And another $5. Oh God, Beyond, you're on a roll. Donation.
Let me add something to that, man. I think that'll be a perfectly good reason to bring in Sean. Is like when he Sean, you don't know that Sean is out of juvie, and like they put out a hit piece for Hawk or whatever.
The secret fighter.
Yeah, the secret fighter, basically, man. And then like you see Tori and Sean and them saying like, now what were you saying that you need to protect your back from?
Maybe they don't even show us that they recruit him. They don't even show us that they recruit him. They just maybe take off their mask and you just see Sean, and it's like
Robbie could just say, "I got an old friend. He's here to meet you."
Yeah.
Gets himself whooped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to spoil anything, but for episode 5,
maybe Robbie could just walk in.
Security guards.
You could just be like,
listed.
You can deal with it.
So what if Silver?
What's that, Evan?
In episode 5, there's 2 security guards listed. So what if Silver visits him in juvie and tries and bails him out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we already talked about this. Like we were like saying like Kreese is so
Silver's
good at talking.
Like, I'm getting the best.
Yeah, Kreese or Silver is gonna talk to them and saying like, we at Cobra Kai like to help the inner city youth get out, and like this is a great
for the hard
place,
challenges
a dojo
of
where
tomorrow,
we can learn discipline. And it's like, okay, yeah, sure. He does need some discipline.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yes.
I just wanted to mention
trust
something.
me. Like, if they could get Sean out of prison like that, like they could do it. Because they do need somebody to replace Hawk. Like, because they don't have any muscle at all.
Yes.
Because no one's not scared of Kyler anymore because he lost to the handicapped kid. No offense to Miguel. Like,
oh my gosh.
You know what's something I noticed in the teaser?
Go ahead, man.
One thing I noticed in the teaser, like when we see Hawk, they show his face and they show his torso, but we don't see his hair and mohawk.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's an indicator of something.
I was mentioning that earlier on, that they focus specifically just on the face, but they don't show you his head.
The face and his torso.
His face roaring, but you don't see his hair.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have a buzz cut.
Definitely, he might just come back as Eli or whatever.
Could you
Because
imagine? He just goes like Eminem on this.
Yeah.
Wait.
So, like, in the first season of, Cobra Kai, Hawk had his classic Eli hair. And then one day, after he left the dojo, he comes back, same day, with a whole Mohican. The hell? So, how did his hair grow over that period of time?
The script.
I was just about to say, like, you gotta remember, like, with you never know. It's probably been like 2 weeks since that episode too. Like, you never know, bro.
That is
because,
true.
like, because, like, remember, Cobra Kai's timeline is horrible. Like, it's horrible, just like their police.
Because you can sort of tell what. Yeah, their police are trash. Because you can sort of tell why you're watching the show when it's sort of sequential, and then all of a sudden there's a jump, and all of a sudden you're at Christmas, and you're like, "What the? I missed something."
Yeah.
It's Halloween.
Don't count on the police in Cobra Kai universe, because it's just horrible. Like, you get beaten up, they break into your house. I still want to see Amanda's reaction when all her house is broken out or whatever. Like, you just see the kids all up in the glass and stuff like that. Like,
bro, just seeing knocked out kids sleeping on their own bed. The hell?
Hey guys, thanks for bringing me back.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey.
Yeah, you guys are lucky to have me back here because I was legitimately 1% out of my iPhone from dying out.
Oh.
This close.
Oh wow.
Wow. Now I was lucky. When I left,
See that it shows them
I checked just in case how much battery I have, and I was like, "Oh crap! I gotta recharge it right now." And yeah, I was this close for being terminated.
Oh man. But like, real talk though, man, timing, I really do want to see that flashback of Amanda and Daniel walking into the house with the kids, like, all just jacked up. You just see Bert through a window or something like that. You see Chris and Mitch, like, on the couch, like, saying like, "Oh." You just see Amanda just say, "What the?" And
Dimitri's got like an ice pack or something, just like.
Yeah,
my table.
And you just see Miguel and Sam saying like, "Hey mom, hey dad, you know what happened? We got to talk real quick."
Bruh, Anthony would be like, "Oh, he broke my PS4.
Hold up. We just got to talk.
What am I gonna do?"
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Anthony would be the one saying like,
I would love for
"Man, they
Hawk
broke
to
my
just,
Xbox
if
and
Anthony
PS4."
starts talking crap, just
They broke my
have
Nintendo.
Hawk just walk up to him like.
Anthony
Smash
is just a kid with a big mouth.
My video game house.
Oh, great point, Leah. This is something that I touched on my video about Dan. At that moment when he storms into the dojo, Mr. Miyagi's way is throws him and just walks in calm, collected. Daniel's like, "You son of a bitch!" Bang, kicks him off.
You sent them to my house?
Like I said, this guy has a lot of ego when it comes to his own
when
training.
it's great, but when Daniel's pissed,
you sent him to my house?
Oh, that was awesome.
Jacob, do you think Cobra Kai could go this far as they jump Hulk and they light Cobra Kai dojo in fire?
You mean Miyagi-Do?
You mean Miyagi-Do?
Yeah, I mean Miyagi-Do.
Well, since Terry Silver is in the picture, yeah, I can see that happening. Like, the police suck. He owns the police, probably.
Guys, let's be honest. Both of these guys have been through a lot of shit in World War II, so they're gonna bring a lot more hell in season 4. Don't forget, these guys were former soldiers, and they're gonna bring hell. They're gonna bring hell back again.
Well, you got Crease's wits, you got Terry Silver's money and the power of the police, and you got what's his name from the car dealership.
Oh man, it's good.
Tom Cole?
No.
Yeah,
Cole.
Cole, because his dad used to work with the police department, so oh, hey, yo,
You
I
could
need
just
this to be
Daniel's face.
expunged real
Silver and
quick.
Cole are standing there like this,
Yeah,
shaking hands.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, what a piece of
so
crap
Daniel's
that
like,
Tom
man, I
Cole
just
guy
saved
is.
my dealership, man.
yeah, basically, and then we were
Johnny
talking
was
about
kicking me in the face.
like Terry Silver might be owning the land that Daniel's on. So like his car dealership could end up being a Cobra Kai dojo too. So
Oh, man.
God. This will be a huge smack in the face on Daniel.
like if they
Yeah.
lose that
Can you
tournament,
imagine he's like, I'm
consider
gonna
that
make it the Cobra Kai Center.
ooh
Ooh.
ooh. But then again,
and if this happens, we can see how far
Mm.
Daniel will fall if he loses.
I
Man,
think Cobra
but-
Kai will fall off in like season 5.
well, I think
we're about
season
to see
5
soon. We'll see.
season 5 is gonna be a division. Like, am I right, Jacob? We were talking about that. Like, it'll be
Yeah.
Silver versus.
So this is what me, King, and RJ would, and I had it pegged as this: the bad guy's going to win this one because Kreese and Silver, they need the win. Season 5, however, is not only where Robbie's redemption happens, but it's also where potential conflict happens. I feel between Silver and Kreese. And this could come because Kreese has a soft spot for Robbie, he has a soft spot and Johnny. And I think Silver's going to see that. And it's going to be a reversal.
Him,
you remember when Kreese says to Johnny, I'm getting worried about you. Silver's going to say to Kreese, he's going to say, worried about you, Johnny. It's going to be a full reversal. A full reversal. And then season 6 is the final showdown, the big end game of everything. Season 5 will be like a big setup for season 6.
Because what I believe is going to happen in season 5 is like Kreese's Cobra Kai is going to get kicked out and join Johnny and Daniel because they know that Terry didn't went too far. Like he's gone too crazy. Like
unless unless if they went too far, they will be
and with
kicked
multiple
out.
dojos, multiple students.
I think
they don't need
at the end
like Xander.
Cobra Kai season 4, Kreese would be kicked out from Cobra Kai forever. He'll be walking by himself in a dark street until he sees the same logo as before. The same store but different area. Cobra Kai. New dojo. Champions of the Old Valley. 2 times. Think about it.
for Kreese or
No, from Terry. Terry's got different areas that he's probably gonna make new Cobra Kai.
Okay.
Interesting. That's interesting.
I got a lot of theories.
There's so many like possibilities
in
that are with this.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, the safety net for me is no matter what they do, they have a sort of roadmap and a plan. Hey, Julian, what's up, man? Of where they're going. Yeah. So no matter who they've got to win, I have confidence that they have a specific route of which they're going. But it could go either way. I mean, I remember before season 3, Bill made all these like predictions and everything, and I'd say about 80% of them were wrong. You're welcome, Evan. Thanks for coming on, pal. But essentially, make sure you guys go check his channel out. Leave a link in the description, Evan. But essentially, I remember saying one of my predictions before season 3 was I said there was going to be a redemption and there was going to be a dark side turn. I thought Hawk was going to be the one to descend fully to Max and redeem. I got it around. Hawk redeem. Robbie descends to the dark side, and I'm like, oh crap! That threw me off. Star Wars reference. I love it. Let's go. So it's we could be throwing some more curveballs yet, and the stuff that they have put out, they've done it knowingly that some of it's just going to be throwing us off, and they're probably just sat there with a bit of popcorn, just enjoying us watching. You know, just what are they going to come up with?
Yeah.
But this season. Like, I think no matter where season 5 and 6 go, because we kind of have the feeling where they're going to go. Season 4, this is the climax of the show.
Oh yeah, I was just about to say, I still believe, Jacob. You remember when I first told you? I still believe that Terry Silver is gonna find out that Daniel's not a black belt. Like some way, somehow, like he's gonna like expose that or something like that.
Like making fun of him, like in Karate Kid again.
Yeah, I think he's gonna, because like if you found out that Daniel Russo is not a real like black belt, then it's gonna make you just like question everything a little bit. It's like, oh, this guy's a faker.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
Daniel
he'll do
won 2
whatever it
back-to-back
takes.
All Valley tournaments, so I think the result.
Oh yeah, and you said that he was going to show the of Daniel sticking in the thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't count, like, because the title will automatically go back to Johnny. Technically, because then Johnny's gonna be mad that he lost to a dude that never won. I mean, no belt. So that'll be a problem. Like,
man, that's just gonna throw everything in a wow,
a lot.
No, I don't think that they can take away Daniel's victory's way this many years later. I think it's too late for that.
You'd be surprised, bro. They did it. They did it in the They did with the Heisman trophies and stuff like that, man. It's crazy. So anything can happen. I'll put it that way. Like sports teams are
if they're gonna do it though, but if they're gonna do something like that, then they'll have to do it with all the context that we've got around season. They'll have to do it at the end of this season to do something like that.
Yeah,
it fits with the tone of what they're going for.
Yeah, because this year, I just seem like this season looks like it's going to be
spot
like
for Silver. Just take the stage. Oh yeah, for sure.
I think in season 5, Cobra Kai Miyagi-Do will have a world tournament.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
That would be interesting, but I don't see that happening.
This is the last All Valley. Then they need Miguel to have one more like significant win before the show ends. But just a question of how, unless they do street fights or something. But I think with Miguel's character, it's got to be a tour thing. But we'll have to wait and do it international. I mean, could you imagine like if they take international? You've got Hawk, you got Robbie, you got Dimitri. Like,
what about Chosen?
I mean,
but what if
domination
that's like in
right
season 6, and season 5 is when Robbie joins the team, and then they do it all together in season 6, and the end of everything.
See, that's what we were talking about. It's like that season 5, like that end of season 5. I think that's when Robbie's gonna go back to Daniel and Johnny, but like I still believe that's when he's gonna try to bring Kreese on board too, because like I said, Terry Silver is a wacko, and he's went too far. Like you got people that's getting destroyed. You got people. Wow, man, what's going on, man?
Yeah,
hello.
I'm doing well. I'm not going to be on for a while. I just wanted to share you a little bit of my 2 cents of what I think will happen in season 4. I'm just going to share my theories.
Thanks for the again, pal.
Well, thank you. My pleasure. My pleasure to help everyone in the Cobra Kai fandom by donating. I just wanted to share my few theories, and I'll be leaving. All
right, man. Tell us what's going on in your mind.
Well, I truly believe that Hawk, like I said in the chat, Hawk is going to be the one that gets hurt because if you look at the end of season 3 where she tells him you better watch your back, she doesn't say it to everyone. She says it to him.
Yeah,
to him, right?
It's a threat.
I think that's going to be like poetic in a way because where the name Hawk came from. It was from the in the next Karate Kid. Hilary Swank's character was friends with a hawk, and she was trying to heal him. So so I think Hilary Swank is going to come in as Tori's mother. She finds out that she's in Cobra Kai, but that her daughter was lying to her because Daniel and Johnny comes to visit her. She's just remission from her cancer, and they tell her the truth, and then she confronts Tori, and then they get into a fight, and then Hilary Swank tells her to leave, and then she decides to team up with Daniel and Johnny, and she has a little bit of a bond with Hawk. He gets hurt, and of course she sees that tattoo he has, which reminds her of that Hawk she was taking care of, Angel. And then Hawk gets hurt at the tournament. She doesn't show. She shows up. And Daniel is not good at healing people yet, but Hilary Swank is the one that heals him because she saw what Mr. Miyagi did to heal the Hawk and flew away. So I think that's my theory of that.
That's not bad. That matches.
I do agree that Hilary Swank will come back, but like I don't think she's Tori's mom per se. Because like I think
we'll have to see. That's the one thing that's very unknown.
Because you remember,
I think she would have known Mr. Miyagi some way.
They kept the mother's face hidden for a reason.
Yeah.
They're trying to hide something from us. I think it's very, very important.
Of course, you remember the scene in season 2 where she talked about her mother was stealing stuff from the trash. You remember that came from another Hilary Swank $1 million baby. That tells you something. See, they're slick. They're very slick.
That's a good point.
That is a good point, but like I think she would have known Mr. Miyagi because like without like that's just me. I'm not saying that you're wrong or whatever, but I think like Tori would have known Mr. Miyagi like some way somehow, or like Julie will probably keep a picture
by some point.
Yeah, I think if Julie was Tori's mom, I think Julie would have passed on her knowledge to Tori.
Yeah, but I think after Mr. Miyagi died,
it could have worked, but I think she switched sides.
She lost her path after Mr. Miyagi. The same with Daniel. He lost his path after Mr. Miyagi died. So I guess they both lost their path, and I guess that's how she. That's just my theory.
That would have been a huge.
That's a good point. I mean, it's what's great about the show.
Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I personally don't agree with you. I personally don't.
No, it's cool. It's cool, man.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, I'm sure Julie will come into the show some way, probably by the end.
It may be unexpected.
Not soon.
We might never see. We might see or never see her. It could be unexpected, or she might arrive in the end of the episode, or she might come in season 5 after the tournament. If she really is Tori's mom, that will be a huge bombshell because they share a lot of similarities. These two, with their temper, and basically, if she is her mom. She needs to find her balance. If she doesn't, well, she's doomed
immediately.
Because that girl is Crickway. Tori's Crickway.
She's psycho.
Yeah, Tori may be smoking hot, but she is insane.
No mercy.
She's cocaine. No mercy. What?
And one more thing I want to add before I get out of here, because I truly believe they're going to have Colonel Dugan, Michael Ironside from the next Karate Kid, because remember he was a war veteran just like Kreese, so he probably knew Kreese and Cobra. So I think he's going to be the third stooge of Cobra Kai.
Now that's where I agree with you, because I said that like a couple streams ago. Because I said like, you know what, that's dark side right there, bro. Like he's gonna find a way.
You mentioned that.
I said like he could probably be the head of the high school security or whatever, and so like let's just say Cobra Kai does. Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fan can't do nothing about it because like the Cobra Kai's run the school, and then you got a dude that's cool with Kreese and Silver. Hey, he's like,
oh man,
that's how I see
the show from the top.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I can definitely buy I can definitely buy Colonel Dugan knowing Kreese and Silver a lot more than I can buy Julie being Tori's mom.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm just saying. Like, if Tori, because like Tori would have been that disrespectful. If she knew Mr. Miyagi, she wouldn't be that disrespectful towards the pitcher. That's just me, or whatever. Like, I think Julie would have known.
Yeah, she hit it and then realized, oh my god, what the hell?
Huh?
What is it?
What's going on?
What is it?
No. I was saying that if she hits the picture, then she would know instantly.
Oh yeah.
Right,
yeah, I was like, what's going on, Jacob? I can't get to the UK fast enough. I'm sorry, man. She would. Yeah, she would have. She would have known. Julie would have known. I mean, Tori would have known Mr. Miyagi or whatever. But I think she might be. What's her name's? Who's the redhead?
Jessica
from Part 3. Robin Lively.
Yeah, I think she could be Jessica. Maybe. I'm not sure. But then again, Jessica will probably be cool with Daniel, and Daniel will not let Jessica be that broke. So I don't know.
I actually saw Jessica. She went back to Ohio. This is how I would have Jessica return. Is if she were to come back, she would be the ones she'd be making the pots for Daniel's bonsai trees. Yeah. Something simple like that, just like a throwaway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pots. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, something like that.
I guess.
Like that one could be. That one could be put down as fan service.
She's not going to be in season 4. Robin Lively. She wants to come back, but she did a video talk about she's not going to be in season 4. But like they want us, we'll wait and see.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we just gotta wait and see. Hey, wouldn't it be funny if Jessica and Mike Barnes would have got together?
Oh my
God!
But fortunately, they're gonna bring him in.
I have to ask though, Wild Man Beyond, what was
the power of the
gingers,
baby? The power of the gingers.
When you saw it,
I woke up this morning. I looked up on YouTube and I saw it there. I was like, oh man. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, I had chills. And what was cool, they promoted it like it was an actual event. I think because of the fact it's the Olympics, and they were trying to make it like you thought the Olympics was better. Check this out. So that's because the All Valley tournament is like the karate like the Olympics karate in the Karate Kid universe. And I really like that. I thought. And to see all them gis and all, and of course to see Robbie in the Cobra Kai gi, that really it's like you saw Anakin Skywalker, and now you see Darth Vader in full form.
Oh yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's crazy. What does Amanda say about the All Valley, like the battle of the dojos or something like that?
Battle for the Soul of the Valley.
Have the man boys the battle of the soul for the valley kind of thing.
I love that line.
Battle between dojos. That's what I think.
I really like the quick shots of Miguel training with Daniel. I like that because I don't think it's going to be like he's going to go from Johnny to Dan. I think it's going to show that in Miguel's mind, I can learn from both these guys. It doesn't have to be one sensei and one student. It can be. I think that's what I like about Cobra Kai. It takes the Karate Kid, what we knew from the Karate Kid about one student and one sensei, and they multiplied it. I like that. I like the fact that it's like yin and yang. Like, this term gung ho. The term gung ho, like a team. I like that.
Yeah,
balance. Yeah.
Hey, you remember that Power Ranger episode with Tommy and Jason, bro? Gun ho.
Yeah, well, you knew what I was talking about. You knew that, huh? You knew that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gun ho, man.
Gung ho.
You remember that movie with Michael Keaton? You remember that movie with Michael Keaton that had the same title, Gung ho? Yeah.
Doesn't he? Share the shield with him? Oh.
Yes, that's the first episode where they showed like Tommy transfers the shield to Jason. Yeah. Because they were arguing about like, yo, man, my style is better. No, my style is better. Like, yeah. And like all the Rangers are saying like, yo, you guys got to get your ego in check, or you guys gonna get us killed.
There's going to be a lot of arguing in season 4 between these two.
I kind of told him about that. She didn't actually say it, but she knew you guys got to learn to gung ho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I remember that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, you know
was like,
what I was talking about. Awesome.
How old are you, man?
I'm 38.
Nah,
I'm 38.
they love good Rangers reference.
See, that's why, man. We grew up. I'm 29, so like I saw the episode too, bro. Like, oh man, woo! See, I found somebody my age up here.
Yeah, because I'm a bit younger than you guys, but that episode I loved watching.
By the way, I just finished playing the Cobra
and I'm way younger.
the other night. I beat it.
I'm the youngest, I believe.
The other night. I just beat the Cobra Kai game the other night.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man.
Oh god, that game makes me rage something chronic.
That is a very
I've seen your live stream. You rage so bad.
Yeah,
you do rage, bro.
Rage mode activated.
Back to those classic beat 'em up games like Double Dragon, Streets of Rage, because we always have like
where you have to spam and like you almost break your hand.
I almost had fucking arthritis, but it was worth it.
Oh yeah.
Rage games are the worst, guys.
No, undoubtedly,
they're the worst.
I'm very good at it. When I got used to it, I'm very good. I beat it through in one night. I already beat the Cobra Kai version, but I had to. Nice. I was playing the Miyagi-Do side. I beat it one night.
Woo, man!
Beat it one night.
Bro.
Nice,
cool.
I struck hard, man. Just like the way to fix. I struck hard.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Hey, so what do you guys think if like what happened if Mr. Miyagi was still alive though? Like, what do you think he probably?
It'd be a different show for sure.
Prevented. A lot of things could have been prevented.
Imagine him literally coming back today with a suitcase, just be like,
he's the one that gave the true piece. He's the one that gave the true piece. So if he was in, I don't think it would work. Even if Pat Maria was alive, I bet you they would kill him off anyway because they need to have that conflict. Because Miss Miyagi is the one who gives the peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucked that he passed away like too long ago, and for him to write his name in that grave really hit me in the feels. And you guys can agree if Miyagi was still alive, a lot of things could have been prevented from those times. Like he could have prevented. Excuse me, I almost got choked. He could have prevented Daniel from doing all things against on his wishes. He instead we see most of the time Daniel being a little douchebag whenever he loses his ego, but Miyagi mostly he keeps his cool. He never engages his fight. He allows the opponents to attack first. And instead, we gotten things turned sideways when he was gone.
I think we all can agree that Daniel was the bully in season 1.
I was the same.
But I don't agree with him being the bully in the original movie. I just can't.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying only in season 1 of Cobra Kai because like he was a jerk.
Yeah, he is.
I've actually made a YouTube video defending Daniel's behavior in season 1.
All right, go ahead.
He lost his balance because after Miss Miyagi died, he lost his balance.
That's right. He lost his balance. He was not even complete balance. He was completely unbalanced. Without Miyagi, he was completely unbalanced without him. And that's the reason why he was an utter douchebag in season 1, despite the fact, he gets a little too over his ego.
Yeah, because I'm just saying like this, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the good things about
fine that you don't like Cobra Kai, bro. But like,
now is
he's just way too
he's
obsessed with
evolved
Cobra
into
Kai.
his own, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But as time sort of become more of his everything Miyagi wanted him to be, Daniel LaRusso, heir to Miyagi, like let's go. But he had to go through all that first to get to that place.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, speaking of Daniel being the bad guy, you are familiar with this thing on social media? They have video game hacks, right?
Yeah.
It's like you take an old game, it's like you take an old video game like for Nintendo or something, and you hack into it and you turn it into a different kind of game. I remember when I was a kid, I had the original Karate Kid game for NES, and I beat that game 1,000 times. And I found someone on YouTube. His name is Hack and Sack Dave. He does these video gaming hacks. He takes an older game and turns it into something else. He took the actual Karate Kid game and he turned it into a Cobra Guy game where you can play as Johnny and Daniel is the bad guy.
What?
Oh, no shit.
Yes.
Wow.
You're not kidding,
that's
aren't
talking
you?
about flipping.
Wow.
You type in Cobra Kai NES video game hack, it's there.
That sounds sick.
On
Wow,
YouTube.
that's,
I'm gonna have to look at that
that's
later
very
on.
interesting stuff, dude.
Yep.
Nintendo's probably saying like, "Whoa, hold on, where's this guy at? Because we gotta hire him now." Like,
I just want to say that the only thing that I thought Daniel truly did in season 1 that was reprehensible was jacking up the rent. That's the only thing I thought he did that was truly reprehensible in season 1.
Yeah, but at the same
he
time,
was-
you got to
he
look
was-
at like what he
was
did to
such
the
an
other
arsehole when
what
he
he
did
did
that.
to
He's
the
like,
other
put
stores
that beer
though.
in my tab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because my thing is, this, man, if somebody's trying to promote
That's
their
it.
business
That's
and
it.
they're not trying to hurt nobody, like, leave that dude alone. That's how I see it, bro. Like,
Mm,
Yeah, that in my
Johnny-
opinion, that was the only time in season 1 where Daniel was truly out of line.
yeah,
In my
that's what I'm
opinion,
saying. Like, Daniel was out of
Yeah.
line that time, but like when it hit season 2, that's when like Daniel was right. Like, okay, you got Kreese back into the picture. Kreese is crazy. This dude is like talking about wars and more wars and like busting foot lockers, beating up hobos,
It shows
and
how
like,
much of a protect figure
I mean,
he is.
from the very get-go, when Daniel
But
saw
when,
Kreese,
when-
it's always
when Daniel
bad
goes to
news.
confront,
Always.
Johnny,
hold on.
Joe,
Go ahead, Jen.
he confront that kind of jazz, but Kreese and Johnny just come outside the store. They have a couple of cores or whatever. It's called America, big boy, love it or leave it, all that jazz. And Daniel's going to confront Johnny on the basis of,
I
hey,
hear that a
your
lot
kid
of
is
times.
over here. What you doing? But Daniel doesn't even mention Robbie because I think he knows the fact that now Kreese is in the picture. He's like, I don't want Robbie anywhere near this guy. This guy's trouble.
Yeah.
And then that's
A
what
lot of
sparks it.
trouble. Yeah.
And I think
Bad
Daniel foresaw
news.
at that moment
Bad
Kreese was
news.
going to do. And Johnny's, blind love to it almost.
Yeah.
And rightly so, in a way, is what led to that whole thing. And Daniel's like, man, I've got to keep him away from this guy. And now he's...
I want to, in response to MMA King Jr., like I would argue Daniel was right in season 1 as well. I mean, look at what happened in the tournament, like they won by fighting dirty. And plus, like Miguel hitting Sam, although he was drunk, it was an accident, but still,
I was just about to say,
stuff like that happens, of course.
Like, 'cause Johnny was just only getting trained, just only remember what Kreese taught him. But you saw the progression that Johnny knew the stuff back in the day was just wrong. Like, he accepted responsibility on that. And so, like, because even in the tournament, like when he saw Miguel say no mercy, he's like, whoa, like this is crazy and everything.
It was like
But
what have I done moment.
This is a step 2. Yeah.
I can't fault Johnny for being something that he was taught or whatever. Like he like Daniel, I believe that he was like Daniel was right to be like cautious, but like I said, like when a guy is just trying to promote his business and he's not doing anything to you, you're doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. Like we shouldn't even be. We shouldn't be even like going at each other. Like, leave me alone, like, dude.
Because this is like Johnny's redemption story.
I keep saying that all the time. All the
just
time.
jumping in there, just being obstacles across the whole way.
Yeah.
It's like
so that's why I just said like season 1, Daniel.
You had 3 movies. Go over there.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe that Daniel LaRusso is trying so hard, trying to be like Mr. Miyagi, but in my opinion, he's not gonna come even close with Mr. Miyagi because he believes he's gonna replicate the things that he can do, but turns out he cannot.
Like in season 1, he tried
even
to
his
heal
wife,
Robbie.
even his wife told him.
He hasn't learned the
his
technique.
wife told him that.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, season 1 shows exactly how much Daniel has changed when it comes to a rich man, and you guys see how he behaved in front of Robbie. I mean, Johnny. Excuse me for my mistake. Too many names for one head. Yeah, it's for him going from a rich guy now going back to his older self kind of shows a shift between ego and his other good self. Like Hawk, he has a good self, his blue self. Hawk, the red side is his other self with pure rage and anger. And Robbie, of course, the way I see it, he has both of those sides, but he's completely uncontrollable. And the way I see it in the last chapter in season 3, I can totally understand why Chris chose Robbie as a top student, because I believe he reminds him too much of Johnny Lawrence.
It's kind of like Anakin going to the full dark side. Like his mind is
the music in that fight scene was almost similar to that. The music in that fight,
the hate flow through you.
Yeah.
And execute
all the fates, all the snakes, and then it eventually fades into Anakin's betrayal.
Yeah. Kevin Johnson, what's going on, man?
Not much. How are you?
But you know what? I already see a scene.
Hey, what do you think is going to happen in season 4?
Well, I got a list. I got a list ready.
Okay.
So
go ahead, bro.
These are things that I actually
go
thought
ahead,
of.
man. Say it. Say the stuff.
So regarding Hawk getting jumped, this will probably happen either episode 4 or episode 5, because that's usually when a lot of the big stuff happens.
Yeah.
I can personally see a lot of the Cobra Kai's jumping him, and as an initiation for some of the new students, shave Hawk's head off, shave Hawk's mohawk off.
Yeah, that would suck big time.
Yeah, that's one of the things I could see. Another one regarding Mr. Miyagi, for example. And this is probably gonna get they're just gonna do this just to get heat. Terry Silver and Kreese to face his grave. Mainly as an act of revenge for what they did in Karate Kid 3.
You mean scrape his picture up?
I could see.
I wouldn't put it past those two. I wouldn't put it past those two. I mean,
knowing how batshit Silver is too, because anything happened with those two together.
But I know.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go.
I pictured this scene in my head. I know this scene is going to come up, where there's going to be a scene that goes back to part 3 with the dummy, where Terry Silver shows Robbie how to that does the same thing with Robbie he did with Daniel, but instead of
I think that's going to happen.
Instead of Mike Barnes' face, it's his father, it's Johnny, and it's like you're like he said, you're my worst enemy, and Terry Silver's like, this is your enemy, your worst enemy, and Robbie is punching until his knuckles bleed. Like
every time
we actually talked about that like in one of our streams, bro. So like we pretty much agree with you. We either this thing is going to be Johnny or it's going to either be Daniel. Yeah,
because we both know
it's going to be Johnny.
We all know.
Now regarding the All
I think Robbie hates Johnny more than Daniel.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
completely agree.
You're my worst enemy. Yeah. It's Johnny.
Now regarding the Owl Valley. So you remember back to the episode 8 in season 3 when they're going to the council person or whatever.
Yeah.
And how all the students have to, or how all the kids now have to sign waivers, so nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
Kreese or Silver takes over all the All Valley and eliminates all the rules, like the point system, and just beat the shit out of your opponent until they can't fight anymore.
Oh, now that I like.
I don't see that happening.
No,
I see. Like that'll be nice, but I doubt that happen.
It would be, but I think they'll still sort of. I think they'll still keep it within the confines and the rules of the tournament, just for
Yeah,
continuity.
if they do that, they're gonna disqualify them big time.
But another thing that I and this one I got from Never Back Down, the movie. So
yeah,
now this part I got from Never Back Down, which I actually added in here. You'll actually have all right, so you'll have Cobra Kai versus
the finals are in the parking lot.
Dojo.
Oh man,
No,
I
Cobra
love
Kai
Never
versus a
Back
random
Down.
dojo in the semis. And then say Eagle Fang or Miyagi-Do gets eliminated, and then Miyagi-Do will face another dojo. Cobra Kai gets disqualified. Sending another dojo in the finals. Miyagi-Do or
the finals are outside
because they wanted to face Cobra Kai, and then the finals, and then the final battle of the entire season, parking lot brawl.
That'll be
what did we say, King? What did we say about Terry and Kreese? They said party time.
Huh? They're just gonna be laughing. Hey, you're gonna have to pay for this.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to pay for this. Nothing for free.
If this happens in the parking lot, things are gonna get much more worse. The party time happens, glasses will break, doors will be destroyed, the rear mirrors will be removed. God knows what. This is gonna be nasty,
just gonna
guys.
Be laughing until somebody
the police will have no excuse at this point to not.
God knows what. How many cars? There'll be a lot of cars, and they have to pay a lot of stuff for the damage.
This gang warfare.
Yeah, and knowing and another reason I think of this because there was a tweet that John Horowitz or whatever his face posted out.
that woman where Johnny was putting a TV up on her wall.
Oh God, yeah, that's gonna be a running gag. The TV's gonna fall again.
Oh crud!
But the reason I say a parking lot brawl is because either John Horowitz or Hayden Schlossberg tweeted out that the All Valley tournament is basically going to be every single fight scene from Rocky rolled into one. So think of Rocky 5 with the sword fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 5.
Rocky 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was going to throw it in there that you know that woman that the TV up no woman. How you make her reappear in this season is she owns one of the cars and maybe the mirror gets smashed and Terry's like, go away. There's a little cameo there. A little cameo. You know that dumb that bloody donut. But yeah, I mean when they said like all the Rocky movies in one. Like, that means you've got in Apollo, that's probably Johnny and Daniel, training together, all that kind of jazz. But does that mean we get a Drago Apollo situation as well? And that could be where Hawk gets, the wind taken right out of him.
Oh, boy. The worst part that we're going to see.
I'm going to say no to Hawk. I'm actually going to say Dimitri, maybe.
Dimitri already went through enough pain, so I don't think that.
Yeah, he went through way too much,
I want Dimitri to beat Kyler in the tournament.
Yeah, that would be a huge insult to his own bully.
Yeah, it would be such a crowd-pleasing, triumphant moment.
Yeah,
I feel it's Dimitri's turn to save Hawk.
Yeah,
the one thing. Go on.
No, go ahead and finish. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. The only thing that we should expect the worst of it is how many students will go too far for this season. As we see in the small little clip, might be Sam jumping to one roof to another. It might be for her running away from Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is trying to put her out of commission from the tournament so they can weaken them. Or it could be Hawk that might suffer the worst of it. God knows how much of a beating he's gonna have. He could be left with black bruises. He could be, I don't know. It could be much worse than we think. It's going to be nasty, guys. I believe that season 4 can give us by far the most brutal things that we might experience before. We've seen brutal stuff in the last seasons, but I think they will be showing more brutal stuff in season 4 more than the rest.
Spider Sam.
Spider Sam.
As soon as I saw that, I'm like, Spider Sam.
Well, we're getting Bully Keen up in there.
Yeah,
we're getting Bully Keen. So gotta get Spider Sam in there.
Yeah. Now regarding parentage, I honestly don't see Julie Pierce as Tori's mother. It's going to be somebody random that we don't even know.
we're about to see soon.
Now regarding Terry Silver, I'm going on a limb here. This one I'm going on a limb here, so take it with a grain of salt. Terry Silver's offspring, Amanda. Like I said, I'm going on a limb here. Take it with a grain of salt.
Okay.
Nah.
No.
No way. No way.
I didn't think so.
Way.
I mean, that would feel like the equivalent of, you know, the Ray Powell for me, just like randomly kind of out there.
Can you imagine Daniel's reaction to that? Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But but like I said, take that with a grain
Daniel's
of salt.
priceless. But I don't know.
But just to see Larus's reaction would be
the
hilarious.
legacy character set. I think
that would suck for big time for finding out the horrific truth or terrible truth.
People say that Terry Silver is Miguel's father because of the fact.
I don't buy it.
Oh no.
Because when Carmen
I don't buy
said
that either.
her husband was a dangerous man, that's just a theory I've been hearing on the other videos on here.
I don't buy
that too.
I am not buying it.
Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit.
I think for the legacy characters,
Because
you've
that
got
would mean,
Sam, Anthony, Daniel, Robbie, Johnny. But I think if we get too many, it kind of undervalues legacy characters. Like, what's great about Miguel is he's us living, like, we're living through him. We've got the legacy bloodline characters. I wouldn't be against them if Mike Barnes has a son, or Terry Silver has a kid or whatever. But I think for the most part, I think the offspring blood characters are set. I think, you know, bringing in more, it could potentially go down the route of messing it up, like just coming too messy, like too many bloodlines. Keep some ambiguity there. Keep some there with new characters and all that kind of stuff, just to keep it fresh.
Yeah, I think this is the season we're going to need Maury Povich for.
Yeah, indeed. We're introducing new characters in a big story. It's gonna mess it up because introducing way too many new characters is gonna make the story even more complicated. So it's better to stick around adding just just newcomers, but not too many, because too many it's gonna feel like a very rushed process. So. I've seen more like an announcing, a rumor that a new star might appear in season 4. So we're gonna expect new characters coming, or we might gonna keep the ones that we're supposed to have, because keeping the same ones we have is gonna make things in a better flow of the show. Because if you don't have a better flow, it's not gonna get better in each and every scenery that is shooting.
You know, that what you just said led me to this new arc I want to see, this character arc I want to see, hopefully for this season or next season. I know people have not mentioned this, but this will be interesting. You know, like Dimitri, I would like to see Yasmin join Miyagi-Do. That would be a good arc for her.
I was thinking about that.
I thought about that a few months ago.
Her and Moon actually learning karate.
Because Dimitri started out as one of those side stereotypical characters, like the nerd, and Yasmin, she's like the mean valley girl, the stereotype. But they changed that with Cobra Kai. So I would love to see. You haven't seen a lot of karate valley girls, you know. That would be awesome. You have Yasmin trying to train, and she's like, I didn't even break a nail. Back with her, forth with her and Dimitri, you know, the nerd, falling in love with the nerd, you know, that classic line, the popular girl with the nerd. I like, that'll be great, especially with karate's in the picture. That'll be great. Yeah. I hope Yasmin becomes a character for Miyagi-Do in the show.
She's just a person who worries way too much of herself.
That's interesting. That's what's interesting about her. When she joins Miyagi, though, she's like she has that she can keep that Valley Girl attitude while trying to learn karate.
I just want to mention something earlier.
I love Chris's reaction to that. It's just like.
I just want to mention something earlier about Miguel's
I'm always
father.
priceless. My face. A lot of people say I'm priceless. I'm very too expressive. I don't know why, but I'm a very weird guy. Just don't mind me that much.
About Miguel's father, like I don't think it's Silver or any legacy character. I think it's probably some like random like Ecuadorian criminal. I imagine like Miguel's dad being like a Tony Montana type. That's what I imagine his father being like.
I think that might work.
I completely
I
agree
think
with
so.
that.
Maybe.
But now, regarding the end of the season, one thing that I could see is Daniel actually going to the defaced grave of Miyagi, and all of a sudden to see Julius Pierce come into the picture saying, so you're Daniel LaRusso," and then it cuts out.
It's funny because when
everything that could happen to them that could give them a bit of hope.
there wasn't no sign that she was actually going to be in season 3. But when she popped up near the end, it was like I feel the same thing is going to happen with Hilary Swank. Maybe not in the last episode, but sometime in the middle. That's why.
Okay.
That's
7 or 8 or something.
Yeah, it's revealed that she is Tori's mom. I know a lot of people don't like that theory, but in my opinion, it fits for me. That's just me.
Yeah. Now, regarding the last episode, make that episode an hour long. Everything can stay the same, but make the episode an hour long, and that's it.
Much to get through in the.
They really want to show the last
thing
said
before,
to us.
The All Valley needs to be spread out across a couple of episodes at least. Like, it can't be all done in the one. Like, you do the bulk of the All Valley in one episode, and then you do the semis and the finals in the final bit, and then the final confrontation in the final episode, just to give it room to breathe. And
that'll be
really
epic
sort of
if
fill it out a little bit. Because in season 1, you've got Aisha, you've got Miguel, you've got Hawk, and you got Robbie. But now you've got Robbie, you've got Miguel, you got Sam, you got Demi, Kylie, you got Tori, like all these fighters that we got to try and cram in. And there's no guarantee that Fang and Miyagi-Do versus Cobra Kai and all the matchups. Like, you might get Miyagi-Do versus Eagle Fang, Xander Stone's dojo, Topanga. You got all these other dojos that are going to be in the mix as well.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fights.
Let's not forget Xander. He's not to be messed with in the tournament. He's not. Because
watch Xander come back to be a real badass.
I want him and Rob.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to see that.
Imagine this is his. He's the one that gets his true redemption story. He wins the whole thing.
Yes. Just to see that that over enthusiastic mother again.
Oh my God!
That mom, all right.
She always screams. She always screams to tell him what to do. Yeah,
she's basically the equivalent of every hockey parent out there too.
That's the exact same thing as well, man.
Yeah, every soccer mom.
We may see a lot of familiar faces back, and let's see how many dojos will go that far in the tournament. Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And also, Armin's supposed to be coming back too.
Who?
Armin Zakarian. He's supposed to be coming back this season as well. The landlord.
Oh, okay.
The landlord. Yeah, he's supposed to be coming back this season. He even confirmed.
Dude. Man, that dude is annoying as hell.
Yeah. He could come back just to get revenge on Grace.
Maybe, unless if he has followers.
Yeah.
If he has followers, a whole different ball game is going to turn out.
I just cussed him with his little hair.
Let me ask you this: if they decide to do other seasons instead of 6, or if they have this storyline in the 6 seasons that I've had, what do you think of these characters of karate possibly going up against a dojo that actually fights kung fu? Because that'll be interesting. We've never seen a movie or a show with karate versus kung fu. What do you think of that? If some kung fu dojo came to town and they have to fight
if they brought Jaden Smith in, I'm done. I'm done if Jaden Smith is in here.
Oh, I gotta say, it's gonna be hard to tell between these two martial arts.
Because like Jaden, all right. So Jaden Smith in that, I refuse to call it the remake of Karate Kid. I'll call it the Kung Fu Kid.
I agree.
Yeah, me too. I'm calling it the Kung Fu Kid.
And even though his father actually works on the project, there's a good chance he's probably going to say, "Hey, son, do you want to roll?"
Oh God, I hope he doesn't.
I hope not.
He's one of the executive producers. No one knows that. He's one of the executive producers. No one notices that. He's the people. I'm surprised Will Smith hasn't done any interviews about it. No one knows that he's part of it. No one.
Yeah, him and Jaden Pickett are executive producers on show.
And no one knows this. No one. He hasn't done interviews. No one. He's off the loop on this. And that's which is strange because all the attention goes to the three of the big three, but no, Will Smith hasn't talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
intriguing.
But yeah, please no Jaden Smith.
No.
Well, the makers of the show have said that the Jaden Smith remake is not canon to the show. That it's outside the album.
Good.
Nah, I hope not.
Yeah, so there is zero chance of at least Jaden appearing as his character from the remake.
Or it could be a different character. Hopefully, it's different instead of getting the remake. Unless if we get the remake making a canon, it's not going to make too much sense.
Yeah.
To this day, I've never seen the remake, but I kind of wonder with the success of Cobra Kai, maybe they'll do like 20 years from now, they'll do like 30 years later, TV show sequel to the remake.
That movie was unneeded. It was they called the Karate Kid just because of it was a well known and it didn't go nowhere. Cobra Kai is what we needed. We should have gotten it back in 2010. That's what. That's what we should have gotten back in 2010. Than that. That movie was useless. It was useless.
Yeah. Now, a really stupid story that I had from like 2012 or so. There was actually a group of kids that told me, "You want to go? I'll kick your ass right now, Karate Kid style." And I replied, "Okay, which Karate Kid are you referring to?" And he says, "There's only one Karate Kid, and it stars Jackie Chan and my man Jaden Smith." I'm like, "Get the fuck
out of here!" Similar situations.
Yeah.
Similar scenarios always get the conversation confused.
That just reminded me. I remember years ago, I was talking with a friend of mine on Facebook about terrible sequels, and I mentioned that I did not like Karate Kid 3, and he thought I was talking about a sequel to the Jaden Smith movie.
Oh.
He didn't even know about the original.
It wasn't really that good.
Yeah.
A lot of people confuse the remake with the originals. A lot of people.
This generation.
Well,
but at least
I will say this though.
Yeah.
I myself am a karate student, and in the past, there have been students in the same class as me who are younger than me, like trying to imitate the crane kick, and they know it's from Karate Kid. So I do know some people younger than me that have seen the original. And
you know what? Before this Cobra Kai came out, when they saw that, they must have thought The Matrix, because Karate Kid did it first, and then Karate Kid went away. Then it was all about The Matrix. But before Cobra Kai came out, I bet you they thought, "Oh, that's from The Matrix," or some may thought Karate Kid. But back then, I bet you they would have said The Matrix.
Thanos from Fortnite.
Unpopular opinion, but I actually do like the Jaden Smith movie. I thought it was okay.
Okay.
I mean, I agree with you. I like it as it's
it again. I'm not going to watch it again.
I just don't want it.
I like Jackie Chan. That's why.
I just want it to.
Okay.
That's fair. That is fair.
I like Jackie Chan. I mean, Jaden Smith, his character was a little annoying, but like he's a little kid. It is what it is.
I want to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
gotta
other than
tell
that,
Jackie Chan's
that's how I would have.
performance is
That's
the
how I
best.
would have done it. Was like I'll let Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan be the sponsors of the tournament, and then you just leave it at that, like, and call it good. Like we're here, we're not here. That's how you introduce everybody.
I like
Yeah, that's how I would have done it.
What did you think of Tachi P. Henson as the mother?
Huh? Oh, she was fine.
Tachi P. Henson. She played the mother. Tachi P. Henson as the mother.
I said, she was fine, bro.
Oh
man.
God!
Wow, it's been going this for 2 hours.
Pleasure, but I'm probably going to round it off for tonight, just because it's the end here for me. So I'm going to go and get some sleep. But yeah, this has been awesome.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Lovely new
Glad to meet you guys. It's very glad to meet you guys.
Before you guys,
I'd love to do this again sometime.
Yeah, we will do it again.
I'll definitely be.
See you later, man.
See you later, guys.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Absolutely.
Well, I guess it's me and you.
Dropping like flies.
Yeah.
Me and you, man. Back to the king and the chosen.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure.
Yeah, like thank you to everyone that popped in for this thing. Absolutely be doing more of these again in future. Definitely. I think this was quite therapeutic for us to just get out of the way. And it was nice for me to kind of just take a back seat this time, just to let everyone else take the load, just to share their opinions.
We got you, bro. We got you, man.
Eat my grub. Yeah. It was nice because normally it's just me sat there just rambling away, raging and whatnot. So it's nice to have a bit of balance in there.
For sure.
But, definitely some food for thought for us for the discussions we have on Sundays, eh?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Man. So now we know what to play the Karate Kids guys. Like, don't ask no more. It's in December. Late November, early December, dude. Like,
wow, when is it? Man, imagine we found out before where Cobra Kai is before No Way Home. Like, I bet RJ's pissed.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man. But
yeah.
I want to thank. Oh, what's this? All right, I'll answer one question from the chat for our chosen one. What do you think of the 2010 remake? Well, can I per se? But I like it as its own thing. I think it's just if you remove the Karate Kid from it, that kind of theme, then it's okay as its own thing. You know, it's people in Hollywood cinema. You know, kid goes to a country, gets bullied, gets taken in by a native, and becomes a badass, and then all that jazz. It's a staple. And I just see RJ's comment like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "Yeah, No Way Home, no trailer either." But
sorry, RJ, man.
Thank you to everyone into the stream. You guys are fucking amazing. Absolutely, from everyone to ads to yourself, King, to RJ, to TCK, to the new faces as well. Cinema Fan, Phoenix Turf, all that jazz. And what was the one that sent?
I was just about to say, tell them about the
was it?
Tell about the watch party.
Wild Man Beyond.
Yeah, watch party and also the and the King Goat and Chosen
discussion.
Yeah. Like
so pretty much every Sunday, the King, the Goat, and the Chosen get together for a discussion of sorts. So on alternating Sundays, so one Sunday discussion, following Sunday watch party, next Sunday discussion, Sunday after that watch party. So essentially, gentlemen, due to technical difficulties on my end, this Saturday, we're finishing off the Spider-Man watch party, and then on Sunday, we're getting right down to discussion. We're talking DC, Marvel, Cobra, lots to talk about with Cobra Kai. Star Wars, essentially.
Yeah.
Load of fun. All that jazz. But yeah, lots to look forward to. I said I wanted to make Chosen Live number 30 a special one, so the Cobra Kai creators kind of done that for me.
Nice. That's what's up, bro.
Man, we'll enjoy rewatching this tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for sure. Me too.
Just hearing everyone's different voices for that.
Oh yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna be watching Suicide Squad on Friday, man. So that way we can discuss it on Sunday.
I gotta watch that soon.
Yeah. So
I know
like that'll
my
be
mate
like
Stuart's seen it. He said it's pretty good. So
yeah, I keep on hearing like it's pretty
that.
good. Like it's like so far I got like a 7 out of 8 or 8 out of 10 or whatever. That's what I've been getting like allegedly. So I gotta watch it for myself.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So man, yeah, we got a lot to talk about on Sunday, bro.
Just to sort of get our own kind of feeling. There's a lot for us to get through. But thank you to everyone in the chat who's been here this long. We had nearly bloody 55 people in here at one point. I was like, damn.
No, right. It's crazy, dude.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
growing,
about.
Bro. You're growing.
But
Congratulations.
This is the King and the Chosen signing out. And thanks. It's all you guys. That's the one thing that I wanted to do with this channel from the get-go was build a community of sorts. And I feel proud enough to say that it's actually got to that place now. So I see you in the goat. Shout out to you, Ali, as well. And yeah, Bully Angel memes and all that kind of jazz. Tristan shouting you out, Chris shouting you out, Christian GDHNE, and yeah, everyone else in the chat. You guys are sick. And this has been Chosen Live number 30. I will see you all in Chosen Live number 31 and the Saturday for Spider-Man and the Sunday for discussion. And before we leave, we'll do the final word sponsor.
Sam is the GOAT. Oh, and not my
Sam is the GOAT.
Hashtag not my Batman.
Blue and red suit. Blue and red suit. See you later, guys.
Peace out, man.